music. Yes. Woo! Jesse's here. Yeah.
Yay!
That's not how we intro the show.
Oh, live from where are we? West? Where are we? Connecticut? I don't even know. New England.
Connecticut.
Central New England. It's the only ESG adjacent game show ever made. Business Pants Thursday. That's a convoluted copywriting right there.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody didn't read their own writing before they started.
Featuring BS man Matt Mascardi and Jesse the Money Whisperer. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a game show. What is the game show? Oh, do we have anything to plug for maybe early next week?
Let's
do,
plug.
don't we?
Let's plug. Can we just briefly plug Jesse? Jesse, plug your new social media adventure.
Yeah, you have to go to Instagram or TikTok and go follow our consumer decision series. Matt, you haven't gotten to pepper me with questions yet.
Well, can I just say your enthusiasm is bowling me over.
Yeah, last week it was better. I don't know what
It
happened.
was literally like, go to Instagram, sign up, and watch.
I
things.
wasn't prepared.
Why isn't it on
To
LinkedIn?
plug myself.
Put it on our LinkedIn page.
I will. I wanted to write the blogs before
Okay.
to accompany it when I put
What-
it on LinkedIn.
what
and
are you
it will
buying
be
this
done
week?
today.
What are you buying this
week
week?
is baby cribs because we're honoring Ari the Data Queen because she has her baby shower this
I already
weekend.
gave her a crib.
You're actually
did.
giving her a
Well,
crib? That's
no,
too generous.
I'm not
too generous.
buying her a crib.
Oh.
I gave her
but
our old crib. It was missing a part too.
she is using your old crib. But I was like, I had baby products on the mind, and
Oh,
a crib
sure.
is one of those things that most people spend a lot of time and money thinking about getting. So I wanted to evaluate, and it just so happened I found some really juicy stuff on what my favorite brand is. I didn't know they were publicly owned. I thought they were privately held, minding their own business in Norway, just
They're
making
not.
cute, sustainable stuff.
They're not.
No,
No. Oh, well,
they're not.
that is that's a more lively introduction to the series. But what I was thinking that we were selling was Board Sabermetrics, like the giant platform that we've been building for 2 years.
Well, this
comes out
this
on
complements
Monday.
it because it teaches people how we use it. Because I directly use the data, and I'm teaching people like, okay, when I'm looking to find this is what I look for in our data.
Look how nice that is.
So
There we go.
that's why the
Oh.
series started.
Damien's volume just turned off. What just happened? You just muted yourself.
We used the controversies batting average in the platform last week to learn some stuff about Procter & Gamble directors, didn't we? Yeah.
We
That's
did?
amazing work
Exactly.
by both of you. All right, now since you're both so riveting and boring at the same time, let's do. What are we doing? A game show.
We're doing the world's stupidest but best fill in the blank ESG news quiz. Come on. Who's ready? Come on.
Oh yeah! All right, let's.
Very simple concept this week. I'm just replacing the name of the company with the word blank, and you guys are going to guess what the company is, and then maybe we'll talk
Okay.
about it if you care.
Are you ready for this?
I'm obviously going to lose, but
I
I've
didn't read
mentally
any
prepared
news today.
myself.
I don't know what's going on. I was too busy.
That's in response to Jesse losing. Let's start off with a boring one.
Oh, good. The Boring Company.
Soon to hit our platform. Okay? Here's the prompt. Blank prices IPO at $22 per share above stated range. Here's a new company IPOing. Soon to hit our platform. What's the company?
Oh.
Blank. What's
It's not
IPOing?
Allbirds.
Jesse, you know all the IPOs. You're a big stock market maven.
No idea what's IPOing. I'm trying to look around for things.
You can't just like look at
For
things and be
products.
like that.
IKEA.
That's
IKEA.
close.
They're
Close.
They're privately
IKEA
held,
would
believe it or
never, Yeah, no.
Four.
It's not.
You're close. It is 4 letters. It does end in an A.
not. Oh. Well, now you just gave him a huge hint.
No, nobody knows the answer to this. This
Yeah,
is a stupid
I don't know
question.
the answer to this. I'm gonna say the EPA.
Letters.
Yeah,
No,
it's
company.
Kava. Kava, founded
Whoa,
in
who's gonna get that?
Founded in 2006, opened its first location in 2011. Now operates more than 260 restaurants. I never heard of Kava. Do you have one in
Me
Connecticut?
either.
No.
Kava.
So how
There's one in Boston.
how is this in
I think.
ESG?
Bonus
Quiz
question. I'm getting
question.
to it. Bonus question. Pre-IPO. Okay. How many female directors in its 17 years of operation did Kava need to screw in a light bulb in its hummus refrigerator?
Oh, that's a
How many?
definite 0. It didn't need any female directors.
Jesse?
For that.
4.
I'm going to give this one to Matt.
Yeah.
The answer is 1. Just 1.
That was
Just
closer.
1. But it's okay because Jesse, as you know, women don't go to restaurants. They don't make the decisions about
They don't
spending in
screw
their families.
light bulbs. They don't even like hummus.
17 years of operation. One sad lady, Karen Kokover.
She must have been so lonely.
How
But
much
just like
influence do you think
most-
she had.
Just
2%.
like most IPOing
Yes.
companies, they are now adding another woman because that's what they do in the IPO. They find somebody else.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
They found another one. Now they
right.
can.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
Okay.
Blank CEO. This is the CEO of what company? Blank CEO pay soars despite not good enough verdict. That's the headline.
Blank CEO pays.
Again, you're not
for
going to
that.
guess this.
Exxon Mobil.
No, they did good enough. There were lots of share buybacks. It's going to be somebody like, let's see, not good enough. It's going to be like Walmart or something like that. Some like mediocre performer this past year.
I'm going to give you both a loss on that one. Again, this is an impossible quiz, which is why I like it. It's Vodafone boss Nick
Oh,
Reed.
Yeah, of course. Vodafone. That
Vodafone's
was
not
my-
even relevant
My
to the
third
U.S.
guess was Vodafone.
And the only reason why I picked this story is because the writer said that Nick Reed trousered precisely $5 million because it's a British writer. He trousered the money. I just
What
like
is
that.
the
I don't even know what
trouser?
that means.
It means like he
Can you
put him
give
in
us-
his pants. It means he took that's what trousered. I just like that. So here's what happened, and here's the other reason why I picked this company is because it showcases our data because Nick Reed stepped down from Vodafone. One of the reasons, maybe Matt, is because he had a 500 earnings batting average and yet a 351 TSR batting average. So
Nicely done. Can't
He
get
was-
that. Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't
mismatched.
coming through for shareholders. And this is a glass cliff alert because Margarita Della Valle took over for the company at the end of April after Nick Reed abruptly left. So again,
Okay,
a shit show.
yeah.
We got a glass cliff. There you go.
There's a
Vodafone.
100% chance she's gone by October.
There you go.
That's you heard it here first.
Moving on. America's new best-selling beer, Blank, is also an LGBTQ champion. So which is the beer company that overtook Bud
This
Light?
could be a
Anybody know
lot.
this? Anybody know this?
I thought it was Coors.
Yeah, Molson Coors would have
Molson
been.
Coors,
would
It's
be
yeah.
my
not.
guess.
It's not Molson Coors. I'll tell you, it's a beer made by marketed by Constellation
Mexican
Brands.
company.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, it's the one that makes like Modelo. And,
yes. That's it exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
Modelo Especial.
Yes,
I don't know.
nicely
Good.
done, America.
Yeah, thank you, America.
What
so
happens if they close the border to Mexicans?
right,
and
doesn't this
we
is a
took all their
confusing moment
beer?
for anti-woke warriors, right?
We don't want them in the country, but we like their beer. We don't like our beer anymore, but they're also LGBTQ plus. We don't have any thoughts.
There's nowhere to
anymore.
turn
There's
for
nowhere.
beer.
Gee,
So-
Imagine if they stopped drinking beer. That could be helpful for us.
Wow,
Wow, that would
Could be.
that
like
seems
the-
woke though.
There could be some clarity that they
No,
find.
they'll all just turn to whiskey. It'll get way worse.
So Coors Light also up, Miller Lite also up. You guys talked about that. So here's the takeaway from this article. Who cares where it's from? The takeaway is, but if anti-LGBTQ activists think they were successful in making their point, they may be sorry to learn Constellation Brands has shown its support for LGBTQ rights even more than AB and Bev, the one that's
yeah.
and so has Molson Coors, the maker of Coors Light and Miller Lite. So
but look,
yeah,
the fact is, Molson Coors hasn't had the same problems Bud Light has.
Mhm.
And the only places that have had the biggest problems are the ones that support trans rights.
That's a step too far.
That is when we crossed the barrier. Like, because at Target it was the bathing suit with the tuck, and at Bud Light it was one can given to a trans person. That
But
was
it's
it.
also
That was it.
it's
We're
also
out.
pride flags too. It's pride flags.
But those are like seem to be like the lesser offense. That's the kind of like I won't boycott you forever. I'm just gonna yell at you on Twitter. Like Cracker Barrel hasn't sunk into the ocean, and we haven't heard that like Chick-fil-A is, you know, that boycott does not seem to
Well, it's
be
tasty.
picking
Tasty
up steam.
Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Tasty
So
sandwiches.
but Bud Light seems to have stuck with it because of the trans thing, and it was the fourth biggest issue facing GOP
Right.
voters according
Well,
to the last poll.
How about a
Really?
trade? What if we did a trade, Matt? What if LGBTQ? What if they traded the T to the NAACP? They can give NAACP has too many A's. They give an A over to LGBTQ, right? Maybe we can like work something out. 'Cause I think if they get rid of the T, I think we're fine, right?
Yeah, then it's just LGBTQAA.
AQ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be way better.
I think we worked it out. There you go. Next one. The CEO at blank credits corporate do-gooderism for the company's turnaround, specifically saying that efforts to reduce carbon and build diversity have helped its bottom line. Which company's CEO is saying this? Another woke company. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, go ahead, Jesse.
No, I got this.
I was gonna say Target.
No, he did
Well, he
say
already
that kind of.
he already did that a few weeks ago. That was right. Brian Cornell said that at Target.
No,
Matt,
it's Exxon.
you got the right first letter. This one's for you, Jesse. Do you know who Josh Silverman is, Jesse?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
He is the CEO at Etsy.
Oh.
So you're both wrong.
Etsy.
I mean, Etsy is kind of like an obvious.
And
they
let
were
me-
obviously going to say that.
Let me tell you what our data says about Josh Silverman. He's a Hall of Famer.
I'm kind of
Wow,
surprised their
I like
CEO is
that.
male, to be honest.
Yeah, batting 782 overall with a 948 average in carbon. So our data reflects what Josh Silverman is saying.
You know what though? They do carbon offsets. Is that factored in?
No. I mean, they're not a high emitter.
Like
either way.
anytime you check out, there's like a box and it's like offset your carbon.
Oh, but that's you offsetting. But the company may be doing something else to reduce carbon. Anyway, good for Etsy for saying the obvious about itself.
Next one in our horrible quiz for June 15th, 2023. Blank ordered to pay $25 million to ex-manager who claimed she was fired because she was white.
Oh, Starbucks.
Starbucks is correct.
Oh, you both saw this one. I don't
I
really want to
let
talk
you
about
say
this.
it.
I don't know even know if I want
I
to talk
also
about this
really-
story.
Well,
Do you-
I mean, look, I read the actual
Yeah.
complaint.
I did too.
I just saw the headline.
It was not entertaining.
No, it wasn't. That's why I didn't want to
It
talk
was
about it.
That's
sort
a
of
lot of
horrible.
money.
I mean, I don't understand the ruling at all. I like. It just seems like a lot of circumstantial stuff, and it's going to get appealed. And
Yeah, it'll get appealed down. It sounds like
$5 million.
yeah, it does sound like she should not have been fired. From
Sure.
the complaint, right? But the amount of money seems large.
Although that said, they were telling her to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
If the thing was not against the law that they were telling her to do,
Mm-hmm.
and she did not like it, so she said she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like they were. So I don't know. Like if you're a company, what grounds? Like if I wanted to fire Jesse right now,
Go ahead.
Like, okay. Like if I had some grounds, right? That makes it easier, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're fired.
What are the grounds?
All right. See ya.
Coffee grounds?
Have
No.
fun playing a game with
Yeah, can we
one
finish the
person.
show first? I overruled. We're keeping Jesse.
Oh, fine.
We'll fire
She's
her.
an
Thanks,
important part of
Damien.
our company.
We'll fire her in 10 minutes.
Crucial.
All right. Up next. Anyone? You got anything to say about that, Jesse? You knew the answer. You have anything to say about
I
this?
didn't read. I just saw the headline.
Oh.
I didn't read into it. I did. I mean, the number was shocking to me. I was like, there seems like to be a mismatch here, but
What's truly
I didn't read
shocking
it.
is that Business Insider rounded rounded the number 25.6 million down to 25 million. That's the truly
Oh,
Oh,
shocking.
wow.
that's just wrong.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, that's third grade rounding. Business Insider. Up next, Blank. This is a good one. Blank complains to FCC that listing all of its monthly fees is too hard.
Live Nation.
That's a good one.
Live Nation actually has agreed through negotiations with President Biden to reveal their fees. So that I'm going to give you wrong. Close, but they actually agreed to reveal the fees. Who is saying that they can't do it? It's too much. And they have actually filed something that the filing is public, saying that
Ticketmaster?
that's who owns Live Nation owns Ticketmaster, right?
Yeah.
The answer is
Same.
Comcast. Comcast complains to FCC that listing all of its monthly fees is too hard.
I mean,
Yikes.
it's complicated keeping track of what we charge everybody for. That's random. Like, it's hard. That's hard to do. We managed to do it to get the money, but it's really hard to say it when you ask me for it.
You know how your bill goes up like $15, $20 every year, and you don't know why?
Yeah, it's hard.
They
That's
made
why.
up things.
It's hard.
They said two aspects of the commission's order impose significant administrative burdens and unnecessary complexity in complying with the broadband label requirements. So that's in a filing that they can't handle. Here, you know what else is difficult and hard, Matt?
What?
Jesse? The voting stock at Comcast.
Yeah, that's hard because they are a
So-
controlled company.
2 shares of voting stock over there at Comcast. Class A, Class B. Class B, of course, is owned 100% by its CEO and chair, Brian Roberts, who just happens to be the son of the company's founder.
Being a
Convenient.
son is hard. Like, it's... the
And
pressure
here's how
is
the votes
high.
work. The Class A votes, that's for the regular schmucks like you, Jesse.
Yeah.
You're entitled to 0.06797 votes per share.
I love
And-
that they did it backwards.
And Brian is entitled to 15 votes per share. That's a nice, easy number.
Wow.
Also, the female power gap at Comcast is pretty significant. 30% women is the body count. Only 6% influence,
I mean,
which
that's
is
what
fine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's dual class. That's what.
But it's fine, Jesse, because women don't really watch TV, right? So does it really matter?
They
they need
neither
to have
watch
a-
TV
Don't
nor
use the internet.
they don't use hummus or the internet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. I got some bonus questions around this. Are you ready? This
Oh,
is
thank
like
God. Are we at
yeah.
the end of this quiz?
These are just simple answers here. Grubhub fires delivery driver accused of stealing a customer's blank off her front porch. What did the Grubhub delivery driver steal?
I feel like I actually saw this, and it was something like very bizarre.
Her milk.
It was
The
yeah.
milkman.
I'm gonna say her
Close.
pride flag.
I don't know who to give that to. I'm going to give that to Jesse because the answer is a kitten. Kittens. In cartoons, kittens drink milk.
Oh
In
my
real life, they don't.
How do you?
They stole a kitten?
Yes. But the driver was fired. I don't know if they got the
What kind
kitten
of
back.
vetting? They need to add that to their vetting process at Grubhub.
Are you a kitten
gonna
stealer?
steal
Yeah.
pets?
Have you ever
Jeez.
stolen someone's pet in the course of business?
Next bonus question. Twitter co-founder Evan Williams says Elon Musk's purchase of the company made him blank.
Sad.
Furious.
Jesse, absolutely dead on. It made him sad.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, I didn't.
That's
But it makes me sad too. So
sad. He's sad.
it makes Matt furious, and it makes me sad.
Bonus question number 3. This is a company we used to talk about a lot,
I'm
Matt.
crushing the bonus questions
I
here.
know what happened during the regular quiz.
Although I gave you,
I don't actually have to know anything for these. I'm just
Yeah, but Jesse,
guessing.
I gave you a point for saying
Yeah.
milk when the answer was kitten, but whatever. We used to talk about this company a lot, Matt. High-tech pizza company Zoom that raised about $500 million saying it could cook a pizza in transit, right? Like in the delivery
moving
car.
truck, yeah, this is
They-
a real thing.
Is
In
blank.
their easy bake oven.
He's bankrupt.
I'll just go ahead and give Matt the
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
they're
is the
broke.
other answer
They're
to
broke.
that?
Their business model, they got $500 million, most of which they got from
$500 million.
SoftBank. We can't get
Yes.
$5, and they got all this money from SoftBank to put. They had a truck where
Yeah.
someone would be driving and someone in the back would be baking a pizza.
So it's
Probably
a food
also-
truck
When
that
you arrived, it would be hot, and it turns out that driving and making pizza at the same time
Stupid
is
idea.
not only stupid and messy,
Dangerous?
but it's super dangerous because you cannot stand up next to a heated oven while moving in a vehicle.
Not to
Like,
mention that. I mean,
that's
what
too much.
you know? Those guys in the back of that van were high, right? I mean, they must be wasted.
I'm just so confused. Like, what was the pitch that they gave to give 500 million?
Scalability.
Yeah.
we're gonna
Growth.
we're gonna blitz scale our way through the California market by giving the freshest pizza in the freshest way, man. I think we need to change our marketing tactics.
Absolutely.
Scale
We got to talk about scalability and
add
growth.
pizza into it
Yeah,
somehow.
that's
No.
correct, yeah.
No, you don't add pizza. Oh no,
Everybody
wait. We want
loves
the funding.
pizza.
No,
Yeah.
you should do board
People love-
sabermetrics in a truck moving to the client, and then we can say that we'll deliver the freshest governance
Yeah.
data in the world.
And finally,
No additives, no PFAS.
Yes.
in the world's
PFAS-free.
stupidest but
So-
best fill in the blank ESG news quiz for June 15th, 2023. Blank to get $700,000 to plan for climate change impacts. What's getting $700,000 to plan for climate change impacts?
SeaWorld. I like that. It's
I
funny.
don't know. I don't even know.
Could be
Well, part of
anything. It's
it,
the
part of the
dumbest-
money is to reduce flooding.
It's probably like an entire
Is this like a
country.
government agency?
It's like Sri Lanka or something.
You're close. The answer is
Madagascar.
West Hartford. There you go. Come on, everybody. Yeah, West Hartford in the news.
That's what I like.
It's
West
the first
Hartford.
headline I saw with West Hartford, and I was very excited. I had to
You're
capture
getting
that for you.
excited to visit, aren't you?
700,000. You know, there
Reducing
are-
flooding near Kennedy Brook and Cane Brook.
Where are those places?
I don't even know.
That's not
Never
West
heard.
Hartford, Connecticut, is it?
Oh.
What is that?
Did I not do my due diligence?
It
Are there
could be
more?
Like
Is it-
West Hartford.
No, this
like
is Connecticut. Connecticut,
less,
yeah.
Less like Nottingham
Kennedy
or
Brook.
something.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have to
Probably
look
some
that
rich
up.
person's private brook.
Yeah, it's true. That's
It's
probably
like the
what it is.
CEO of ESPN or something.
Is that all for this quiz? Are we done now?
Yeah, you can wrap it up.
That was the most painful quiz I've ever been a part of. Brought to you by Free Flow.
I liked it.
Yeah.
The biggest
Speak for yourself.
We are the makers of Board Sabermetrics. Next week is our big week. We are launching Board Sabermetrics. It will be free. A lot of it